Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy for another pick a card reading. This one is about self-care. It's a self-care reading. What do you need for yourself in this moment, and what nice things can you do for yourself? All right. I have 3 piles to choose from, and I haven't shuffled all the cards. Okay, so we're gonna just do them one by one. I'll be shuffling as we go, but this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay. So take a moment, tune into the energies of which pile you're going to want, and I'm going to be pulling the cards live, right? Pause the video if you need to, but yeah, once you got it, then click the timestamps are down below. All right. Okay, pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, this is for your self-care reading. You have the 5 of clubs in reverse, which is essentially like the 5 of wands in reverse. So if it were upright, it would be scattered, lack of focus, and lost. And this is letting me know that you are in a space where you're coming out of that energy. You're starting to gain some clarity, feeling a little bit better. Maybe that's why you're here, right? Because you're on a self-care reading because you recognize you need self-care, all right? So first off, I want to congratulate you on that. And then I want to pull some cards for you to give you some insight into specifically the kind of self-care that you could use right now. All right. Give me a few minutes to pull some cards. Okay. Hope you can see everything here. All right. We are going to be pulling 2 more cards. Actually, it's going to be 3 to 4 more cards, come to think of it. It's 2 more from this deck and then something from the other one. Okay. So we got these 2 and then this one here. Well, that was awesome. It came out and so did this one. So I did say 1 or 2. All right. We have the moon. Okay. We've got the moon. We've got revelation in reverse. We have your commitment is being tested in reverse. That's the first quarter moon. We've got luck is on your side to the right, the new moon in Sagittarius. I can earn money by doing what I love to do to the right. And white feather in reverse and friendship in reverse. So right away, I can see one of the things for self-care that you need is to reach out to friends. You know, like recognize that you are a very good person and you could actually like do something nice for a friend, or you could just reach out to a friend and let them know that you have been feeling like not the greatest lately and not get stuck in all the drama or the negative stuff. You're getting out of that anyways. But really like allow yourself to have friends be there for you. Be support for each other. Do something nice for each other. Tune into your own inner knowing and your magical abilities. Okay, when I say magical abilities, that might not resonate for everybody, but what it is inside we all have these like innate knowings and this awareness, or we can tune into like our subconscious and tap into things in our dreams. So one of your self-care things is starting to pay attention to those like insights and things that you have, because you're not actually seeing the like you've got some messages that are coming to you, some like great big like revelations that you're not seeing because you've been blocking it off a bit. Like you can see in the future that you are going to be able to do the things that you want. You're going to be earning money, doing things you really enjoy, right? And you know that you're going to be able to do well. So this is really good. Your thoughts are thinking about the future where you're actually going to be able to do the things that you want and make money from them. But right now, for you to be able to achieve this energy and have things like where it's like in the present, you're doing things and making money doing the things you love, you really need to tune into like what's going on within you. You've got to tune into the fact that the things that are happening into your life are not by any magic. It's really like universal law. It's like what you're putting out is coming back to you and stuff. This is letting me know that you have not been connecting to your divinity as much as you could. Like you haven't been connecting to just to those answers. All it is like you're really being you're not connecting with that inner knowing and inner magic as much as you could be, right? So for your self-care, right, it's very important to you to reach out to some like-minded friends. Do something fun. Have a really good time. Allow yourself to like be who you would want somebody to be for you. Okay? Be that person. But don't necessarily do it just to like put something out there and get back. It's just be that person because it makes you feel good to be that person, because that feeling good is what's going to attract you to have all of these other things come in. When you're in a space where you're feeling good, you're able to listen to your intuition and your inner knowing better. All right. It may feel like your commitment to your dreams and desires has been being tested. Okay. So I'm getting the energy that you're out of that. Okay. So that's why where before you weren't able to see possibilities for the next step of what you're putting together, like you were blocked and whatnot. I'm getting that you're seeing possibilities now, and that's why you're seeing how these things can work out in the future. And you're seeing that you have this inner knowing and this magic in you. It's funny that I'm talking about magic and stuff, and this one says it's not by magic. But I hope you get what I mean about universal law makes things appear like they're magic, right? Whether they're good or bad, it's like things seemingly come out of nowhere, or miracles happen, or disasters happen seemingly out of nowhere. It's not out of nowhere. It's all out of like the energy that's here, and it's co-creating worlds. So for you, for your self-care, it's important for you to connect with those people you love. Find appreciation for them and for yourself. Be the person who, this is so cliche, be the person that you want to be, but not because you're trying to fix anything. That's where the problem comes in with people, is they try to be people because they feel they have to fix something or control something or get a different outcome or all of that. But all of that is coming from like a fear mentality and not like a love mentality. So this is like connecting with like your own intuitive love light and your source and your inner being, and going, what is it that I need to know? What's going to make me feel good? Trust that your divine spiritual team is close to you. Trust that you have the answers within, or you can seek them out in your dreams. Ask for the answers before you go to sleep. Do things that are really nice for you. All right. And one of the things about this card, okay, this one I really like, it always reminds me of like, when somebody's sitting in a bubble bath and they cover themselves in bubbles. Like when I used to do it when I was a kid, I would like put bubbles on my head and bubbles on my face, and I'd try to look like Santa Claus or something like that. Well, this is like, do something nice to pamper yourself as well. Have a nice bubble bath. Grab yourself a glass of wine or champagne, or like any kind of drink. It doesn't have to be alcoholic or anything, but it could be any kind of drink that makes you feel like good, calm, luxurious. Something that's gonna allow you to feel like, and then have a night with your friends. Okay, I understand right now it may be COVID time, so you may be feeling like a little bit of the pressure from not being around people, but this is a timeless reading, so if it's during this time and you can't physically see people, still reach out. You're going to make a big difference for other people, and then that's going to come back to you, right? So just be somebody for somebody else, and trust that you have all the answers. You just need to ask, and do some beautiful self-care pampering, right? That's all I've got for you. And I just want to say congratulations, because you are putting things together for this future beautiful, like, dream career that you're working on, or the dream project. So I just want to say congratulations to that. And you're going to do very well. That's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope you liked your self-care reading. If you like this reading, please like, comment, or subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, and it's still very new. So it would be lovely to have that. And also group 1, one more thing is that, group 1, one more thing is that if you look down below in the description box, there will be links to my artwork and links to my store and all kinds of projects and things that I'm working on. Really cool stuff. So it's always changing, and you can also book a private reading. I've got a special down there listed in the like in the description box. So connect with me. If you have specific answers for your situation, connect with me and I can assist you with your own private reading, give you a lot more detail on what's going on and what you can do. Okay? I'll talk to you soon, and thanks again. All right, group number 2, welcome. This is your self-care reading, all right? I'm going to be pulling the cards as we go. I've got one card here, and we're going to see what messages Spirit has for you, for your well-being, enjoyment, and self-love, all right? So, let's see, we got, uh-oh. Apparently a whole bunch of cards wanted to come out. I have a very, very noisy chair, and I hope you don't mind. It's like I'm wheeling across the room. So let me try that again. So what self-care messages do you have for pile number 2? We got those ones. I'm probably going to pull about 6 cards for you, okay? And well, you got a couple there. Okay. So let's see what we got in the middle. You have in the center of your reading the 6 of clubs, which would be 6 of wands, which is essentially like victory and success and rising up. So this is really cool. And at the top of your reading, you've also got the Queen of Wands, which is like an attractive domestic woman who can like, I always look at this card and I think how she's like speaking what she wants into existence. It's a really, really beautiful thing. And then you've also got the 5 of Wands in reverse. And that's like, if it was upright, it's like being scattered or lost, unfocused, you know, tough time concentrating, things like that. But you're not in that energy, okay? So you may have been in that energy. It might be coming out, and maybe you're recognizing that that what you speak comes into existence. So you have to be careful of the words that you speak and the things that you do, because they might come back. And I'm getting also that you don't necessarily want to realize that you have control over the thoughts you think, or that you don't sometimes feel like you do have control over it. So I am being told to tell you that you 100% have control over the thoughts you think. And when you accept that completely, like fully ingrain that in you, you're going to be a lot freer. You're going to actually have like this key to be able to get yourself out of this like scattered energy faster and easier, and allow yourself to be like fully going in one direction. You know those kids movies? Actually, they're not always kids movies, but you know how the movies, they often have like this ginormous quest that the hero can only go through. Nobody else can go through because they all die, because only the hero can go through because they are pure of heart. So pure of heart would be like recognizing that you have 100% control over the thoughts that you think, and that all of your thoughts are going in the same direction. All of your feelings are the same direction. All your thoughts are the same direction. So therefore they're pure. They're not tainted with any other contradictory energy. There's no other thoughts in there. So of course the universe 100% has to align to allow you to go through, because there's nothing that could come in the way, and that's a universal energetic law. Okay, so when you get the fact that you have control over the thoughts you think, and sometimes, I mean myself, sometimes I don't want to think that, because I don't want to have to take responsibility over the thoughts that I think. And that's just sometimes coming down to like sheer laziness at the time, or like I'm tired or whatever, or feeling justified. All of that stuff is like vibrations and thoughts from the past. That's part of like experiences you've had or conditioning and whatnot. So recognizing that the thoughts are 100% in your control is going to be key for you being able to manifest the things that you really, really want, okay? So you are in a space of having victory and rising up, and you are, if you haven't like had this success, oh, you know what? I just realized that's in inverse. Okay, sorry. That would change things a little bit, but at the same time, it's still the same message, but it's just going to change things a little bit. So the fact that it isn't in reverse is that you want to rise up and have victory and success. Like you can see it, you know it's possible, but taking control of your thoughts is really key in switching that around and allowing you to be able to have that. Okay, so this is really good. This is really good, because this is telling me also that you're looking. Okay, well, I read cards to the left and to the right as well. So when I read them to the right, it's like, this is where your thoughts are focused, because even though you're in the present moment, right? You'll have thoughts that are looking towards the future or the past, and even though it's present, right? So this is, I often read these ones as like thinking, and these ones as like events and circumstances, okay? So not everybody does it that way, but regardless, that's just how I do it. So this is letting me know that you actually are stepping into like this, realizing that rather than complaining, you're going to focus on the positive aspects. So this is you stepping into your power of taking responsibility for your thoughts, and also like being intentional with your with the way that you view things, right? So don't mind the sirens that are going by my house if you can hear them. Okay, and then forgiveness to the right and friendship to the right. Also things that are like you're looking at opportunities to create friends, to build relationships, to have things like really be good. And also you're forgiving yourself and you're forgiving people around you. So you are really taking a stand at improving your relationships and improving your community and your communication. You are somebody who, like, literally you are so powerful in the way that you communicate with people and the way that you come across that you can manifest anything, and you can do so very quickly. So your self-care, this is what your self-care message is. Just allow yourself to be in your own glory. Like, see all of the positive aspects of yourself. Allow yourself, like, write a list of all of these wonderful and charming qualities that you have. If you have a lot of things around your place that, like, you've got little piles of papers and piles of this or that, or you've got things that are out of, like, things that just scatter your energy, like take your thoughts elsewhere, clean up and organize these things, right? But also get rid of anything that isn't the best for you. Like, and I'm talking specifically about doing an inventory of your thoughts about yourself and about your life and whatnot, right? When you take care of the internal world, it actually makes a difference for the external. And when you take care of the external world, it makes a difference for the internal world. So you could do it whichever way calls to you. If you felt like you want, if you feel like you want to take care of your like home environment, do something that you can to make it nice. Start to really appreciate everything that you have there. And also like your internal world, start to really look at the things that you really appreciate about everything that you've got going on inside you and who you are and the way that you think about things. Your self-care is really to pay very, very close attention to your thoughts, but have a good time doing it. Like, don't get stuck in any energy of making yourself have to do it, because that's not fun. Like, when you make yourself have to do something for the improvement of stuff, but you're like fighting it the whole time, that's giving mixed energy, right? Because it's like, yeah, you can see that it's going to improve things, but you're like resenting it the whole time. So what your self-care task is to look at these things that you have to do in your life, or that you should do for your own betterment, and really start to appreciate all of these things. It's like, okay, great. I have like, I'm going to exaggerate here. Okay, this is just for example purposes. I have like 25 loads of laundry. You know, so you're doing the laundry because you know you'll feel better when it's all done. But then you're like kind of resenting it the whole time and getting angry or bitter or tired. But if you can look at it and like look at the positive aspects of like everything about it, you can shift your thoughts and you can shift that energy, so you're becoming more pure of heart. And when you're more pure of heart, you have ideas and insights, and opportunities will start to come. Like, the universe will line things up. So it's like, somebody may come in and they might be like, hey, you know what? You've been really busy. Why don't you sit down and watch a movie and I'll do laundry for you? You know, it doesn't matter if all of these things seem super far-fetched for you in your life right now. The point is that when you're aligning with the thoughts that you have, and like when you're taking control of the best positive aspects and all of that, the universe will find ways to assist you in the things that you're out to create. So then when you're speaking and you're like focused on your friendships and you're like forgiving everyone and doing all of these things, everything comes together so much easier. So yeah, your self-care is to look at the bright side of the, like, everything pretty much. Do some like decluttering of anything that doesn't give you a good feeling, and doing some forgiveness and hanging out with friends. right? So you've got a few things, but either way, it's really good. I hope you enjoyed your self-care reading. Pile number 2. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or even if it resonated, please let me know what resonated about it. I like to read people's comments. Also, I've got some, not very many, but I've got a few private reading opportunities at a super, super awesome special this month. You can get the link below. And yeah, also there's a whole bunch of other cool things in the description box that you might want to check out regarding like current projects or things, gifts and things for people from my store, or even for yourself. But either way, thanks for being here, and I wish you the most empowering day ever. All right, group number 3, welcome. This is your self-care reading. I'm going to be pulling the cards as I'm talking to you, and we're going to find out what you need to know for self-care. All right, so far we've got luck is on your side. The energy is gaining momentum. I'm going to be pulling like probably 4 more cards from various decks. You've got the Lovers in verse, the Queen of Wands in verse. All right, you've got Stillness in inverse, Home upright, and I'm going to pull a couple more actually. 2 of Cups in inverse, Father of Wands in inverse, Son of Cups in inverse. Okay, and I'm actually going to pull 2 more cards. I know I said I was just going to pull a couple, but your reading seems pretty interesting to me, so I'm going to give you your messages now. All right, you got the 7 of Clubs in inverse, which is in the very, very center of your reading. So that would be like the 7 of Wands, which would be courage or inner strength. And there's a few things in here, okay? First off, you have gone through a little bit of challenging time, okay? I'm getting that it has to do with your relationship, right? Because you've got the 2 of Cups in inverse, you've got the Lovers in inverse. The Lovers is like union, desire, and joy. The 2 of Cups is like connection, love, and romance. So I'm getting right away that you are totally missing somebody, and that maybe you had a falling out, maybe things are not working in the relationship department as well as they could be. Now, this is a general reading, so I'm going to be touching on a whole bunch of different things, because when it comes to relationships, not everybody that's watching this is in the exact same boat, and I'm getting different messages for different people. So it's like some people may be having relationship issues because they're separated and they cannot be together due to COVID, or family obligations, various reasons, work commitments, things like that. Other people who are watching this, they've broken up with their partner. Other people are in love with somebody and the other person doesn't even know they exist. Right? Like there are several different situations for the people that are watching this video regarding their romantic life, okay? The good news is that luck is on your side, all right? So even if things feel like not so great right now, it's like the bigger picture of things is that the person or the situation that would really make you happiest is aligning for your best interest, okay? So if things don't appear like they're working right now, let go and have faith that things will be, all right? The other thing is I'm getting that you haven't been settled enough for yourself to like tune in and listen to your higher answers, your inner knowing, like connect with yourself. I'm feeling like a self-care thing for you to do right now is like do some like forgiveness stuff. I'm not getting the vibe that you have like all of these massive amounts of things to forgive and all that, but it's like just letting go of some things, being in tune with yourself. Going for a walk in the forest, doing something that's like, I don't know if you have like a lake or mountains or even a park or anything that's near you, but there's something like really nice for you to connect with, just to slow down. All right. What's really, really cool is that you are recognizing that the things that you think about are the things that manifest for you. You're also recognizing that your home is really, really important to you. So I'm getting that you take good care of your home, or that you're actually like at a space where you want to take good care of your home, because again, this is a general reading and I'm getting a couple messages. I'm getting, for some people, that it's time that they make changes for their home. Like a self-care thing would be like really doing something to improve their home, but so that they can feel good in their home, right? So, and other people, I'm getting a message to like acknowledge them for the pride that they take in their home. But regardless, is like the self-care message. One of them is for you to take pride and make your home like a safe haven for you to really relax. And I'm getting also that it's actually one of the self-care things that you need to do right now is relax. You've got the energy gaining momentum in verse, and stillness in inverse. So one of the things that would be good for you is actually to, like, there's an expression I have sometimes that I use. It's sometimes you have to slow down to speed up. So this is like saying, like, just allow yourself to be still. Okay. Don't think that things are going to fall apart if you're not like rushing, doing things all the time, because what's going to be happening is you're tuning into your thoughts. This is letting me know that you are developing the skill to direct your thoughts, and that you understand how energy and the law of attraction works. Like, you're really like getting clear on the things that you want, the things that you're thinking. Like, even this situation here, you very much know what you want. And so it's a matter of like kind of being at peace and coming to like this like acceptance of everything and how things are, right? So you don't want to be going around speaking about all of the things that you want necessarily if you're coming from a space of like negative aspects. If you're coming from a space of things not working, you instead would really like to be in a powerful place within yourself that you can just speak and allow these things to come to you, right? So if you want this relationship and all of this stuff to be coming in and fulfilling for you, you need to just be at the point where you're like totally at peace and in your zen zone, in your happy zone, in your happy place, and get that the love is really coming and emulating from like, I don't know if that's the word, but it's like, it's coming out of you. It's like oozing out your pores. Your love is just so, you know, it's the feeling I'm getting. How can I describe it? It's like such a peaceful knowing, and like just a trusting that like, when it comes to you, what's not to love? Not in an egotistical way, not in an arrogant, self-centered way. Like, yeah, I'm so wonderful, because usually that's covering up insecurities. But really, like, getting that you're a pretty cool person, right? And so, like, when you're really getting it, and you're in that power, and when you're directing your thoughts into the things that really bring you peace and happiness and joy, these other things are just going to work themselves out naturally. Also, when it comes to your financial success, you're really getting that you can do these things that you want to do, and it doesn't take you a lot of work or a lot of effort, and it's bringing your financial life together. So I want to say congratulations for that as well, because you understand, even if you haven't brought all your finances together, like even if on the outside plane it doesn't show up that you've got all this money and stuff yet, it's like you are really getting skilled at directing your thoughts, and you're recognizing that your financial success doesn't require hard work. So it's like just continually be in that energy, and that's going to be able to assist your finances even more. You'll start to see more opportunities, especially when you tune into the stillness and you do this slowing down. You're going to see opportunities that you didn't see before that are like even easier for you, and you're like, wow, that one didn't even occur to me, or never in a million years did I expect to be doing this, because you know it's just way too easy for me, right? So you're gonna start to have financial success that way. All right. You're very, very charismatic or creative. In fact, this might be the person, come to think of it, that you are interested in. They're charismatic. They're like artistic and maybe like introspective. Maybe like they're a deep thinker. Maybe you're a deep thinker. One of you guys is like a really like kind of like I'm feeling like fluid energy, but really like. It's a really attractive quality. It's like the ability to flow and create and really like, and also to be strong, to be like just really creative and I don't know, it's like very, very powerful, but in like kind of a little bit of a mysterious way, I guess. And this could be you or the other person. Take what resonates. But regardless, all of this stuff, this connection that you're wanting. Okay, I'm getting another message. I'm just channeling things as they come out. Okay, so there are people who are watching this reading, and it really is about a self-love reading as opposed to a self-care. And the message for them is like, self-love is what your self-care is. It's like, and again, it comes from tuning into like being at a place in your home. It's like when you're home in your skin, you're home anywhere. So when you're really like happy and at peace in your own skin and with who you are and everything, it transfers over to everything else. It's like, it goes like that. Financial success doesn't require hard work. Well, it's because you're in that vibrational vicinity and you have that understanding. So you're not stressed about it. You're not worried about it because you know that it's just there. Same with your relationships, and same with the things in your life. It's like when you're in a space where you're just like, you're at peace because you understand that you have all of this. You already know. It's like relationships don't require hard work. This doesn't require hard work. Suddenly everything starts to turn out and not require hard work. It's like things become so super easy. Biggest thing you want to take from this is that these cards here, actually there's a few things in here. I'm just going to hold them up. But you've got developing the skill to direct your thoughts. If you look at this card, this person has a lot of things in their mind, right? But they're still directed. They're very focused and they know how to direct their thoughts. This one is luck is on your side. Again, there's an arrow and it's aimed for a target. It's like directing thoughts, right? This one here is like financial success does not require hard work. And again, it's like a knowing and it's about directing thoughts, right? With this one, it's knowing that I can direct thoughts in different directions, but still my thoughts are focused, very, very focused. And that would be like kind of where the third eye would be. So really tune into what messages you're getting when you tune into your stillness. And then the last one is home, right? So be at home in yourself and in your own skin and in your own physical home, emotional home, mental home, like spiritual home. Just create the feeling of being at home and who you are. And these good things are going to come to you. All right. Speak and like put out into the world what's in your heart, your deepest desires, and allow your intuitive guidance. Like allow the things to come through your crown chakra and your third eye and really like come from your heart and come out. You are a very, very creative person. You have, from this reading, it's like you pretty much have anything that you could want. And it's really a matter of aligning your energy and your thoughts. All right. So to sum it all up, your self-care reading is to tune into yourself, take inventory of like the best things that you can for your home, like clear anything that doesn't make you feel good inside yourself and inside your physical environment as well. And relax about any part of your life, especially relationships that may not be working the way that you want, because you're directing your thoughts. So really just direct your thoughts towards that inner peace and that feeling good. And then you'll be in a space where when you speak, you become so attractive, like magnetically attractive. And you will be able to easily create and align with what you're looking for. Okay. So that is all I have for you, pile number 3. I really hope you like your reading. Please give it a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel too. You can do all of the above even. And check out the description box below for this month's special, as well as also, I've got a whole bunch of different things, art and projects and clothing and all kinds of things. And sometimes I've got cool things from other people also that I put in the description box. So feel free to check that out below. And I am looking forward to seeing you again in another reading. Thank you.